Gentle nipple biting can stimulate nerve endings, increasing overall excitement and pleasure. Psychological factors play a crucial role in female pleasure, beyond just physical attributes. Once they fall in love, they suddenly have all the time to give to that person. Massaging with oil before intimacy stimulates erogenous zones and enhances blood circulation, increasing arousal. A person who irritates you the most is often the one who loves you the most. The average lifespan of a relationship is 3 to 5 months. If you don't break up after 6 months, you're pretty much in it for life. Many women find forehead kisses deeply comforting, as they symbolize emotional intimacy. We all have a past. We all have made choices that weren't the best, and none of us are completely innocent. But every day, we get a fresh start to be a better person than we were yesterday. People with low self-esteem tend to embarrass others more often. When women are upset, they like to share their problems with others and feel better if you listen patiently. Girls love to hear praise, even if it's not entirely true. Lip stimulation can arouse approximately 70% of women, as lips contain a high concentration of nerve endings. People do have time. It's all about their priorities. A woman's ears are extremely sensitive. Gentle touches or kisses can significantly enhance arousal. Females are better than males at remembering faces. Men generally prefer younger women, possibly due to subconscious evolutionary preferences. Regular intimacy, 1 to 2 times per week, has been linked to a 30% lower risk of heart disease. If she is silent and has gone cold, you may have hurt her badly. She may even be reconsidering her options. According to the triangular theory of love, love consists of passion, intimacy, and commitment. Girls do not like boys who are very flirty. If you're serious about a girl, stop flirting too much. Men subconsciously prefer women with wider hips, as it has been associated with fertility and reproductive health. Getting ignored by someone you care about feels the same as getting physically injured. If a girl loves a guy, he will always be in her mind, even if she flirts with other guys. Brain scans show that sexual activity activates regions of the brain associated with passion and emotional bonding. If you want someone to like you more, borrow something really small from them. Women may experience temporary breast swelling of up to 25% during moments of high arousal. A woman's body temperature and sensitivity naturally increase during arousal, preparing for intimacy. Girls never forget the first love that made them smile. Guys never forget the first girl that made them cry. If someone frequently appears in your thoughts, psychology suggests they might be thinking of you too. Masturbation is a common practice, with studies showing higher prevalence among men. Sometimes, the people who don't talk to you are the ones who really want you. Emotional comfort and psychological security are key factors in female sexual satisfaction. Men tend to find women with larger breasts more attractive, as suggested by psychological studies on human attraction. There is a common belief that breast size correlates with vaginal structure, though no conclusive scientific evidence supports this. Your crush sees you as 20% more attractive than you think you are. Women are often drawn to older men, as they are perceived to have greater emotional stability. Psychology says, when you are truly in love, you easily get hurt over small and stupid things. Studies suggest that men report greater pleasure when engaging in rear entry positions with women who have larger hips. Prolonged hugs, lasting 2 minutes or more, release oxytocin, strengthening emotional bonds. When someone makes eye contact with you a lot, it's a sign that they want you or that they're comfortable with you. When a guy says something really sentimental, girls will remember it forever. Self-confidence plays a crucial role in one's overall intimate life and relationship satisfaction. Oxytocin, also known as the love hormone, is released in large amounts when women experience orgasm, enhancing emotional bonding. Hugging for at least 20 seconds releases dopamine, fostering emotional connection and trust. Speak only when you feel that your words are better than your silence. People who are truly in love tend to show a high level of empathy, feeling each other's pain and joy as their own. The average duration of male intercourse ranges from 11 to 14 minutes. Emotional shopping experiences with a partner can sometimes trigger arousal in women. A man produces approximately 4 gallons of semen over a lifetime. Women in their 40s often report greater satisfaction in intimacy due to emotional intelligence and experience. Studies say 70% of females use silence to express pain. When men shy or blush, they generally look upward or to their right and left. When women shy, they look downward. Dreams about money can symbolize self-worth, material concerns, or financial worries. Dreams about failure may indicate insecurity or fear of not living up to expectations. Nearly 1 in 10 dreams contain some R-rated sexual content. Dreams may mirror our waking thoughts, fears, or desires. Dreams of eating can represent nourishment, fulfillment, or desires. Dreaming of a baby often represents new beginnings or the need for nurturing. Repetitive dreams may signal that the mind is trying to resolve an issue or emotion that remains unresolved. Dreams of the future could reflect subconscious predictions based on past patterns. Dreams involving a journey can symbolize personal growth, transformation, or the search for purpose. Loud sounds in dreams may represent unresolved tensions or stress. Falling asleep in a dream can symbolize feelings of loss of control. Dreams of being in an unfamiliar place could suggest feelings of being out of your comfort zone. Dreams of time running out may be a reflection of stress or a fear of deadlines. Dreams about being pursued often reflect avoidance or fear in waking life. Dreams can help with mental health recovery by processing negative experiences and emotions. The brain tends to dream about things that are unresolved or are being actively processed. Dreams about nature can symbolize a desire for peace, simplicity, or a connection to the earth. Dreams can serve as a form of psychological defense, protecting the individual from conscious awareness of painful emotions. Dreaming of water could indicate a need for emotional cleansing or release. Dreams can influence your mood for the rest of the day, particularly if they are intense. Dreams about childhood experiences can indicate unresolved issues or nostalgia. A shift in sleep patterns can cause strange or vivid dreams. Dreams about friends could symbolize current relationships or dynamics in real life. Dreaming of animals attacking can symbolize inner conflict or suppressed aggression. Dreaming of escape or running away often symbolizes the desire to avoid confrontation or issues in life. Dreaming of being stuck or trapped can reflect feelings of restriction or limitation. Dreams of vehicles malfunctioning can symbolize a feeling of losing control over a situation. Dreaming of being in a public place without clothes can symbolize feeling exposed or vulnerable. The mood of your dreams can change abruptly, reflecting the unpredictability of emotions. Dreams about betrayal can indicate feelings of mistrust or insecurity. Dreams of a significant event, like a wedding or funeral, can symbolize life transitions. Dreams about food often reflect desires, comfort, or emotional nourishment. Dreams about being invisible can signify feelings of inadequacy or neglect. Dreams involving running water could symbolize emotional flow or the release of repressed emotions. Dreaming of a dark place may symbolize fear, uncertainty, or the unknown. Dreams about home or family often relate to your sense of security or personal identity. Dreams of sharp objects could symbolize a sense of threat or danger. Dreams involving conflict may reflect unresolved emotional turmoil. Dreams of being betrayed could signify trust issues or fear of being hurt by someone close. Sleeping with a man in a dream doesn't always mean you desire that person in real life. Dreams are symbolic, and their meaning depends on your emotions, experiences, and subconscious thoughts. Dreams about a crush or romantic partner often reflect emotional connection or attraction. Nighttime dreams can help you process emotions during the day, creating a balance in mental health. Vivid dreams might also be linked to certain medications or substances. Dreams can act as a coping mechanism, helping you face difficult emotions or circumstances. Lucid dreaming can be induced with practice, often through techniques like reality checks and meditation. Dreams of finding treasure often symbolize self-discovery or uncovering hidden talents. Longer dreams occur in the morning hours. You're more likely to remember your dreams on weekends or days when you sleep in, because each episode of REM sleep is longer than the last. Most of your muscles become paralyzed during REM sleep to prevent you from acting out your dreams. We dream mostly in pictures, with the majority of dreams being mainly visual with little sound or movement. Around 12% of people dream in black and white. Many of our dreams are strange because the part of the brain responsible for making sense of things shuts down during dreaming. Most of our dreams are linked to thoughts or events from the previous day or two. You likely only dream about faces you've already seen in person or on TV, according to Stanford University. You're more likely to have pleasant dreams if you're experiencing low stress and feel satisfied in your real life. Men aren't the only ones who have wet dreams. Women can release vaginal secretions from arousal and even orgasm when having a sexual dream. Women have more nightmares than men during their teen and adult years. Nightmares occur most frequently in the last third of the night. Many women enjoy the 69. This position provides mutual satisfaction for both partners. When women say they want to go slower, they often mean much slower. Take your version of slow and multiply it by 10. Women appreciate a steady, considerate pace and physicality. Don't rush through stages. Pay attention to her cues. Never give up. Great things take time. It's okay to take breaks during. Sometimes stopping and resuming can make the experience more enjoyable. Compliment your partner's appearance often. Women value verbal affirmations of their beauty, especially from a partner they admire. You can't tickle yourself. Your brain predicts the sensation and cancels the surprise factor. People who listen to emotional music are often better at understanding others' feelings. Maintain your appearance. Women appreciate men who stay well-groomed and stylish, even in long-term relationships. Mirrors can enhance. If comfortable, consider adding a mirror to the setting for an exciting perspective on each other. When a girl shares her problems with you, it's a sign of trust, not complaining. Women appear more attractive when showing a subtle hint of neck. This gesture can be particularly alluring to men. People who don't dream may have personality disorders. Psychological studies show that women are naturally drawn to partners who display empathy, stability, and the ability to listen and understand. The average person lies around 4 times daily. "I'm fine" is often the most common lie. When your favorite sports team wins, it boosts your self-esteem. People tend to blink more in conversations when interested in someone. Most people text things they can't express in person. Laughter increases pain tolerance. Even fake laughter releases endorphins and makes you feel better. A woman's voice tends to rise in pitch when she's attracted to someone. To interrupt a talkative person, drop something on the floor. This often stops airflow momentarily. Couples who argue constructively tend to have stronger relationships than those who avoid confrontation entirely. People text faster when messaging someone they like. Women are naturally drawn to men who display confidence without arrogance. A calm and assured demeanor signals emotional stability, which makes a man more attractive. You can't breathe and swallow at the same time. Try it. Your body physically prevents it. You're taller in the morning than at night. Gravity compresses your spine throughout the day, making you slightly shorter by evening. Forcing a smile, like by holding a pencil in your teeth, can trick your brain into feeling happier. Playing video games can help enhance your creativity. Women are more likely to be attracted to men who show passion for their goals. A strong sense of purpose and direction signals reliability and ambition, key traits of long-term partners. If someone says, "I have a question," we instantly think of recent mistakes or wrongdoings. These qualities signal that an older man can offer emotional security, making him more attractive and approachable. The human body glows in the dark. It emits a tiny amount of light that's invisible to the naked eye. If lying, people tend to glance to the left while speaking. Spending money on others actually boosts your happiness more than spending on yourself. Being angry for just 1 minute can weaken your immune system for up to 4 hours, while being happy for 1 minute can strengthen it for 24. Sleeping in a cool room increases the chances of having bad dreams. When someone remembers your favorite things, it's a sign they truly care and value your happiness. Girls don't appreciate being stared at by boys unless they initiate contact first. Eye contact during conversations can reveal a lot about someone's feelings. 60% indicates boredom, 80% shows attraction, 100% might be perceived as threatening. If someone misses you, they're 80% more likely to appear in your dreams. People are more likely to fall in love in dangerous situations. For instance, they're more likely to fall for each other if they meet while doing something adventurous like rafting, compared to meeting in an office. When someone frequently uses your name in conversation, it's a subtle sign that they value your presence. Women who kiss before marriage tend to feel more comfortable with physical touch post-marriage. Women are often more attracted to men who actively listen rather than talk about themselves. The average woman thinks about intimacy 10 to 20 times a day, while men think about it 35 to 40 times. Many women desire, but may not ask for, oral sex. If she doesn't request it, try surprising her by taking the initiative while paying attention to her comfort. Studies suggest that women with smaller balls may have a higher level of intimate interest. Psychology says that holding hands with someone you love can instantly reduce stress and anxiety levels. Individuals who are genuinely curious about your past are often interested in building a deeper bond with you. The way someone reacts when you're vulnerable reveals their true character and intentions. Women are more likely to trust someone who shows patience and consistency in their behavior. Only when the last tree has been cut down, the last fish been caught, and the last stream poisoned, will we realize we cannot eat money. They are not dead who live in the hearts they leave behind. There is nothing as eloquent as a rattlesnake's tail. Walk lightly in the spring, for Mother Earth is pregnant. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. There are 2 wolves fighting inside all of us. The first one is evil, the second is good. Which wolf will win? The one you feed. It is better to have less thunder in the mouth and more lightning in the hand. Listen, or your tongue will make you deaf. Seek wisdom, not knowledge. Knowledge is of the past, wisdom is of the future. The weakness of the enemy makes us strong. A happy person is not someone in a certain set of circumstances, but rather a person with a certain set of attitudes. Do not judge your neighbor until you walk 2 moons in his moccasins. We must overcome the notion that we must be regular. It robs you of the chance to be extraordinary and leads you to mediocrity. Cherish youth, but trust old age. It is less of a problem to be poor than to be dishonest. Make my enemy brave and strong, so that if I am defeated, I will not be ashamed. The bird that is eaten cannot fly with the bird that is hungry. Wisdom comes only when you stop looking for it and start living the life the Creator intended for you. Not every sweet root gives birth to sweet grass. Take only what you need and leave the land as you found it. It is no longer good enough to cry peace. We must act in peace, live in peace, and be in peace. When you were born, you cried, and the world rejoiced. Live your life so that when you die, the world cries and you rejoice. When a man moves away from nature, his heart becomes hard. Beware of the man who does not talk and the dog that does not bark. Our pleasures are shallow, our sorrows are deep. It does not require many words to speak the truth. Don't let yesterday use up too much of today. If a man is as wise as a serpent, he can afford to be as harmless as a dove. Poverty is a noose that strangles humility and breeds disrespect for both God and man. Remember that your children are not your own. They are lent to you by the Creator. Ask questions from your heart, and you will be answered from the heart. There is no death, only a change of worlds. What is life? It is the flash of a firefly in the night. It is the breath of a buffalo in the wintertime. It is the little shadow that runs across the grass and loses itself in the sunset. The bamboo that bends is stronger than the oak that resists. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Never give it. It was high counsel that I once heard, given to a young person: always do what you are afraid to do. Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside us while we live. Don't let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Love doesn't make the world go around. Love is what makes the ride worthwhile. Seek opportunity, not security. A boat in a harbor is safe, but in time, its bottom will rot out. A brave man dies but once, a coward many times. Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot. Make it hot by striking. Risk more than others think is safe. Care more than others think is wise. Dream more than others think is practical. Expect more than others think is possible. You are never too old to set another goal or to dream a new dream. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. You don't get to choose how you're going to die or when, but you can decide how you're going to live now. Security is mostly a superstition. It does not exist in nature, nor do the children of men, as a whole, experience it. Avoiding danger is no safer in the long run than outright exposure. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. Only put off until tomorrow what you are willing to die having left undone. Never let the odds keep you from doing what you know in your heart you are meant to do. For a long time, it seemed to me that real life was about to begin, but there was always some obstacle in the way, something to get through first, some unfinished business, time still to be served, or a debt to be paid. Then, my life would begin. At last it dawned on me. These obstacles were my life. According to studies, if you are always the one to text a person first, there is a 90% chance that this person is not interested in you. According to a survey, men find fit legs to be the sexiest part of a woman. When you really become close to someone, you can hear their voice in your head when you read their texts. According to a study, a woman is more attracted to a man when she is uncertain about how much he likes her. The more chances you give someone, the less respect they'll start to have for you. They'll begin to ignore the standards you've set because they'll know another chance will always be given. They're not afraid to lose you because they know, no matter what, you won't walk away. They get comfortable depending on your forgiveness. Never let a person get comfortable disrespecting you. Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart. Once you realize you deserve better, letting go will be the best decision ever. A lot of problems in the world would disappear if we talked to each other instead of about each other. Spend your time on those who love you unconditionally. Don't waste it on those who only love you when the conditions are right for them. True love has no conditions or factors that affect it. When speaking, do not mix your words with jokes and humorous remarks. There is no greater wealth than health. Spouses are not a whole as much as they complement each other's differences. Drawing your own path is the bravest step. One should start with worship. The enlightenment of the soul is in prostration. Turning to God fills the heart with emptiness. The right person brings happiness, while the wrong person brings experience. Health is friend-like, and illness is enemy-like. Do not expect others to believe in you if you do not believe in yourself. To be successful, you must first have confidence in yourself. There is nothing you cannot achieve if you believe you can. The mind cannot see the truth without lifting the veil of thoughts. Those who seek truth must be prepared to face loneliness. Love includes a love for knowledge. The most valuable knowledge is combined with action. Question not the origin of addiction, but the source of its illness. Finding good is easier than discovering and finding God. The best way to change people is to set an example for them. The beginning of internal illnesses occurs when people lose the meaning of life and weaken their social ties. The most perfect person from our mental, physical, and social health is the heart that distributes justice to everyone without expecting anything in return. If the difficulties we experience do not make us a better and stronger person, all our efforts are in vain. Human health is more noble than the sum of all the sciences invented by scientists. An ignorant physician is the assistant of death. Difficulties are opportunities for strong spirits to grow. Success is not giving up when faced with obstacles. Small mistakes teach big lessons. What I have learned in prostration. As long as tricks exist in the world, there will also be difficulties. People, as they try to escape from the grip of fear and horror, deepen the effect of these emotions even more. However, when they learn to confront these emotions with patience and trust, they can achieve true peace. To love actively overcomes problems of attention and harmony. The wise remain silent, while fools forget. The wisest person is the one who knows his own self best. As the fear of Allah deepens, the meanings of the Quran also become more apparent. Justice and conscience begin first in a person's inner world. Whoever does not know himself, how can he know his Lord? When reason and knowledge come together, lofty ideas are born. There is nothing as sweet as the love for children, nor as bitter as hunger. There is no more effective and influential remedy than touching your fingers to your mouth and nose, than love and affection. True knowledge must be based on two principles: reason and intuition. No one is as blind as those who do not want to see. Do not ask the physician, ask the afflicted. Discovering your own potential is the greatest journey. Knowledge and art abandon the country where they are not appreciated. The world is not a place of entertainment and games. A person who knows what he is does not affect by what some ignorant people say about him. Anxiety and worry do not make you friends with anyone. It is important to move forward even with small steps. What matters is taking action. In kindness, do not differentiate between friend and foe. Continuously turn inward, refresh, and renew yourself there. There is no peace among those who constantly find fault with their health. It is like a fruitless tree. Show respect to your friends and companions. Do not trust anyone who has been an enemy to you in the past. Do not forget that a person's value is measured by the value of the things he is interested in. A coward always wants to be right. Small-minded people talk big. Advice is the greatest treasure of the wise person. Choose your friend wisely, for your friend either elevates you or lowers you. Self-confidence is the key to success. Man seeks a physician for knowledge, not for appearance. The intuitions of the heart cannot be understood by reason. Patience is the key to the greatest victory. A person is as good as they think. Getting stuck in the past is the surest way to miss the future. Life is not just about winning. Sometimes it's about learning too. Focus on your potential, not on others' success. Everything has its time. You must be patient. Everyone has a story. Do not judge anyone by their story. You are shaped not by what people say to you, but by what you believe. Instead of being jealous of others' success, learn from them. Success is possible through continuous self-improvement. Drawing your own path is braver than following others' footsteps. Learning from the mistakes of others is the wisest way. When the love of faith enters the heart, an internal satisfaction and spiritual expansion are felt. This is the first sign of a healthy soul and body. In life, you only need to believe in yourself. You do not need others to believe in you. A person grows the most when they are alone with their own thoughts. Accepting the boundaries of others is realizing your own freedom. Everyone has their own story. No one knows the story of another. Success is possible with patience and perseverance. Choosing the easy path means accepting failure. Strive to surpass your own potential, not others. The more you don't have sex, the more you want it. Get inspired by others' stories, but write your own story. Forgiving others is the way to free yourself. Failure is the harbinger of a new beginning. The biggest obstacle in life is our own fears. True power is being in control of oneself. Discover the power within you because you are the only one who sets your limits. What others think is not important. What you are is important. Great people strive to achieve their dreams. Small people find excuses to postpone their dreams. Everyone can say, "I love you," but not everyone really means it. So believe it when you see it, not when you hear it. The happiest people I know are evaluating and improving themselves. The unhappy people are usually evaluating and judging others. Gratitude is the wine for the soul. Go on, get drunk. What you tell yourself every day will lift you up or tear you down. You choose. You are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. When someone walks out of your life, let them. They're just making room for someone better to walk in. Don't be satisfied with stories of how things have gone with others. Unfold your myth. The prophets accept all agony and trust it, for the water has never feared the fire. Not everyone is meant to be in your future. Some people are just passing through to teach you lessons in life. The wound is the place where the light enters you. Show respect to people, even when they don't deserve it. Respect is a reflection of your character, not theirs. Whether one moves slowly or with speed, the one who is a seeker will be a finder. As you start to walk on the way appears, wherever you are and whatever you do. Silence is the language. All else is poor translation. You can't change how people feel about you, so don't even try. Just live your life and be happy. Raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunder. Don't mix bad words with your bad mood. You'll have many opportunities to change your mood, but you'll never get the opportunity to replace the words you spoke. It's your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. A wise person knows there is something to be learned from everyone. You'll never change your life until you change something you do daily. The secret of your success is found in your daily routine. You are not meant for crawling, so don't. You have wings. Learn to use them and fly. Patience is the key to joy. Be an empty page, untouched by words. The world is a mountain in which your words are echoed back to you. When the world pushes you to your knees, you're in the perfect position to pray. Love is the bridge between you and everything. If the light is in your heart, find your way home. Be soulful, be kind, be in love. The only lasting beauty is the beauty of the heart. All your anxiety is because of your desire for harmony. Seek disharmony, then you will gain peace. What is planted in each person's soul will sprout. Be full of sorrow, that you may become a hill of joy. Weep, that you may break into laughter. The heart has its own language. The heart knows 100,000 ways to speak. I know you're tired, but come. This is the way. Let go of your mind, and then be mindful. Close your ears and listen. Anyone who genuinely and consistently, with both hands, looks for something will find it. Words are pretext. It is the inner bond that draws one person to another, not words. You're not your hair. You're not your skin. You're the soul that lives within. Yesterday, I was clever, so I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. When you see a person who is often silent and avoids people, try to stay close to him, because he has been given wisdom. Everything that is made beautiful and fair and lovely is made for the eye of one who sees. Set your life on fire. Seek those who fan your flames. There is a life force within your soul. Seek that life. There is a gem in the mountain of your body. Seek that mind. O traveler, if you are in search of that, don't look outside. Look inside yourself and seek that. Sometimes you just have to stay silent, because no words can explain what's going on in your mind and heart. The hardest test in life is the patience to wait for the right moment. When the past comes knocking, don't answer. It has nothing new to tell you. Love yourself first, because that's who you'll be spending the rest of your life with. It's not about being better than someone else. It's about being better than you were yesterday. You are in the process of becoming the best version of yourself. Keep going. You are not selfish for distancing yourself from people who drain you. For your peace of mind, don't try to understand everything. Some people in your family will come miles to bury you, but won't even cross the street to support you when you're alive. Life is too short to worry about stupid things. Have fun, fall in love, regret nothing, and don't let people bring you down. Pay less attention to what people say, just watch what they do. There are some people who put you down in life, mock your dreams, and challenge your personality. Don't let their insecurities and jealousy pull you down. Believe in and accept yourself. The purpose of your life should be to be happily successful, not just successful. When you cut someone off from your life, they will never tell people the full story. They will only tell the part that makes you look bad and them innocent. When people are intimidated by your strength and happiness, they'll try to tear you down and break your spirit. Remember, it's a reflection of their weakness, not a reflection of you. Life is better when you don't care what other people think. Empty of worrying, think of who created thought. Wherever you stand, be the soul of that place. Everyone has been made for some particular work, and the desire for that work has been put in every heart. If someone can only love you under certain conditions, then it's not natural love. They're just selfish and will change their treatment of you as soon as those conditions aren't met anymore. If a man finishes too fast, it often means he's unhealthy and needs focus on his health and daily routine. According to the study, people over the age of 70 years were found to live 22% longer lives if they had a network of true friends. Fake friends tell you pretty lies. True friends tell you the ugly truth. Be strong enough to walk away from what isn't best for you, and be patient enough to wait for the blessings you deserve. When your mind is weak, a situation is a problem. When your mind is balanced, a situation is challenging, but when your mind is strong, a situation becomes an opportunity. 2 fundamentals of a cool life. Walk like you are a king, or walk like you don't care who is the king. It's never too late to start over. If you weren't happy with yesterday, try something different today. Don't stay stuck. Do better. You can never win playing dirty. Karma is real. You reap what you sow. What goes around comes back around. When someone lies to you, it's because they don't respect you enough to be honest, and they think you're too stupid to not know the difference. Everything is temporary: emotions, thoughts, people, and scenery. Do not become attached. Just flow with it. Don't feel low when someone doubts your caliber. Just be proud of yourself, because people always doubt the gold for its purity, not the iron. Money is the worst discovery of human life, but it is the most trusted material to test human nature. The tiny seed knew that in order to grow, it needed to be dropped in dirt, covered in darkness, and struggled to reach the light. Relationships end too soon because people stop putting in the same effort to keep you as they did to win you. We are more likely to trust those who genuinely express their weaknesses or vulnerabilities. Psychology says it takes a second to make a mistake, but a lifetime to try and forget it. Was your past. Humans are biologically wired to become attached to what's familiar, which is why we hold on to things even if they are bad for us. Research shows that staring at fire improves brain functions such as memory and problem solving in early humans. Success is a tasty dish. Patience, intelligence, knowledge, and experience are its ingredients, but hard work is that little salt that makes it delicious. Psychology says Sunday's gap is very necessary in a relationship, so both partners can realize and appreciate the value of each other's presence. People think being alone makes you lonely, but that's not true. It's being surrounded by the wrong people that is the loneliest thing in the world. Interacting with women, especially women they find extremely attractive, makes men stupid. Couples who spend more money on their wedding have higher divorce rates, a study found. While missing someone who is also missing you can be sweetly painful, it can also be a gradual death. Lack of sleep and irregular sleeping patterns can lead to premature death. Your emotions can also affect your physical body. Jealousy has been known to cause stomach aches, and stress can cause headaches. Couples who live together before engagement have higher divorce rates than those who wait. Distance doesn't matter when the roots of your relationship are strong enough. There is a type of music called binaural beats that can make you high and trigger special dreams. The smell of oranges relieves stress. Smelling an orange or eating one can reduce stress by 70%. Strong people stand up for themselves. Stronger people stand up for others. Even the greatest was once a beginner. Don't be afraid to take that first step. Ignore the jealous and hateful comments. Although it's hard to do, ignoring comments from jealous people tells them you are not going to validate their feelings. Holding a grudge or angry feelings of any sort can negatively affect your sleeping. Addressing people by their names establishes trust. Research shows that long-term couples with deep, strong connections can successfully soothe each other in stressful situations, or when one of them experiences pain simply by holding hands. When people walk out of your life, let them. You might miss them, but remember that you are not the one that gave up. Higher facial similarity in couples is associated with higher marital satisfaction and happiness. A good relationship is when someone accepts your past, supports your present, and encourages your future. You will be toxic to everyone who tries to love you until you hear and feel yourself first. According to recent studies, people who fuss over small errors or strongly react to small problems are usually lonely and unloved. Studies show that attractive women who wear makeup are perceived as more aggressive by other women. 3 things you cannot recover in life: the moment after it's missed, the word after it's said, and the time after it's wasted. A study found that when people were asked by a stranger if they would sleep with them, 75% of men said yes, and every single woman said no. When a woman no longer gets frustrated and upset with you, you can almost guarantee that she doesn't care anymore. Men may feel the effects of a virus more than women because high levels of testosterone can suppress their immune system. A good relationship is with someone who knows all your insecurities and imperfections, but still loves you for who you are. Lying requires a lot of mental effort. A person who is lying has to keep in mind at the same time the lie that he has to say and the truth to hide. As a result, he uses simple sentences and finds it more difficult to cope with mental tasks. Kissing someone gives you a strange feeling and sets off fireworks in your body and mind. Normalize marrying a man who isn't financially stable. You can grow together. Don't put pressure on men. When a woman's body becomes hungry for sex, 4 signs appear in a woman. She will bite her lips. She might touch you more often than normal. She will start blushing. She will add sway to her thighs. Hypersomnia is a condition where a person can sleep for 12 to 15 hours but still wake up feeling tired. People think a soulmate is your perfect fit, and that's what everyone wants. But a true soulmate is a mirror, the person who shows you everything that is holding you back, the person who brings you to your own attention so you can change your life. Many people think love is full of joy, smiles, and romance, but the actual truth is, love is full of hurt, pain, and cries. When someone loses their love for you, they will first change their attitude and change their tone. Interesting psychological facts about love, and dark psychology facts about human behavior. People at the same level of attractiveness are more likely to end up together. Hugs that last over 20 seconds release the chemical oxytocin, which makes you trust that person more. The simple act of looking at a picture of a loved one can help relieve pain. Studies have shown that happier people who are enjoyable to be around are harder to break up with and tend to stay in relationships longer. People would rather change the truth than change their views about people. When a man finds a woman attractive, he may flex his muscles and adapt postures that make him appear taller and stronger. Studies have shown that relationships are most likely to end within 3 to 5 months from the day they begin. It only takes up to 4 minutes to decide whether you like someone or not. Women's tears have been biologically proven to reduce arousal and lower testosterone levels in men. Expressing gratitude towards people you love causes an immediate spike in your happiness. When two lovers gaze into each other's eyes, their heart rates synchronize. Parents who view failure as a negative event tend to have kids who are more likely to believe in intelligence is fixed and cannot be increased. Men with deeper voices appear more attractive to women, and women with higher-pitched voices are more attractive to men. Thinking of love influences creativity, and thinking of sex influences concrete thinking. Women tend to be more attracted to men with prominent cheekbones and a strong jawline, as this is linked to high testosterone levels. Holding hands with someone you love can relieve physical pain, stress, and fear. People find symmetrical faces more attractive, as this is an indication of good health. People who often help others are likely to be happier often and less likely to get depressed as and when they get older. Men suffering from sleep deprivation are more likely to assume that a woman wants to sleep with them. Couples who are too similar to each other are not likely to last. Research has shown that emotionally intense experiences, such as a breakup, divorce, or the loss of a loved one, can contribute to real physical pain in a person's heart. This is an actual condition known as broken heart syndrome. Kind people are seen as more attractive by the opposite gender. Children who grow up in a stressful environment with strict parents are more likely to develop the habit of overthinking as adults. According to studies, women are more attracted to men wearing red than other colors. A relationship should last more than 4 months to be a true love story. The more you ignore the one you like, the more you will fall for them. People are more honest when physically tired. This is why most people confess things during late-night conversations. Women remember men with a deep voice rather than a high-pitched voice. People who are in love have chemical similarities with people with OCD, obsessive-compulsive disorder. Dilated pupils show your attraction to someone and make you more attractive. People prefer symmetrical faces in their partners because it is unconsciously believed that they have better genetics. Men are more attracted to women who possess a bone structure that resembles that of their mother. When you start taking care of yourself, you start feeling better, looking better, and even start attracting better. Friendship that started in the period between 16 and 28 years of age is more likely to be robust and long-lasting. It is said if you dance before leaving the house in the morning, you are likely to walk out in the real world with an optimistic perspective. First 3 seconds you wake up, you will not remember anything. A study shows that living in a place with high water visibility is significantly linked to lower levels of psychological distress. Your pupil expands up to 45% when you look at someone you love. Waking up in the middle of the night for no apparent reason may indicate that someone is dreaming about you. When someone misses you, 80% of the time they are likely to appear in your dream. People tend to prefer the music of artists whose public personalities are similar to their own. Sleeping directly after studying, you will remember what you have learned better. Sleeping on your left side has the most health benefits as it aids digestion, boosts brain health, and reduces snoring. Whenever a person seems to be hiding something while talking to you, don't ask them repeatedly. Instead, just make a prolonged eye contact, which will make them uncomfortable and guilty to lie to you, and you will know the truth. Looking into each other's eyes can make strangers fall in love. Studies say that individuals who could instinctively use sarcasm to tackle a frivolous question have a healthy mind. In a group setting, people tend to look at the person they feel the closest to when the group laughs. All women want a lot of sex with the man whom they love. Men want to have a lot of sex with a lot of different women. Waking up just 1 hour earlier could reduce a person's risk of major depression by 23%. Lonely people are likely to take long, hot baths to replace their lack of social circle and emotions. When you are ignored by someone you strongly care about, the reaction in your brain is similar to physical pain. People tend to value emotional intelligence over intelligence in a potential partner. A human head is known to be conscious for about 20 seconds after being beheaded. Individuals who exercise at least 1 to 2 times per week are less likely to suffer depression or anxiety. Those who worry and overthink tend to have higher verbal intelligence, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. People are naturally happier when they are kept busy. Firstborn children are often described as bossy or responsible, while lastborn children are sometimes described as irresponsible and impulsive. You can die from fear because the body releases a big amount of adrenaline, which can be toxic in high amounts. Girls who mature early are likely to be delinquent and emotionally aggressive as they get older. When talking to a girl, use her name frequently, which will make her like you more. Women are great problem solvers when they are low. They just need to speak it out to someone who can listen seriously and be there for them. People who masturbate daily have a higher chance of fatigue, weakness, early ejaculation. May also inhibit sexual activities with your partner, injury to the penis, vision changes, lower back pain, testicular pain, and hair loss. An attractive face is preferred over an attractive body for long-term relationships. Women like to think more about what they love the entire day. Hugging a woman for 20 seconds improves her self-confidence and happiness. The reason we feel confident to sing in the shower is partly that the shower reverb boosts the voice, adds more bass, and sounds more powerful, thus boosting the singer's confidence to sing. Most people don't really want freedom because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. 98% of boys are attracted to girls who can make them laugh. When it comes to relationships, 85% of people want perfection. They want effort. Always remember, no matter how useless you feel, you are someone's reason to smile. The most confusing feeling is when your mind hates someone, but your heart loves the same person, and you don't know what to do. Faith is not about asking God to stop the storm. Faith is about trusting God to help you through the storm. The most painful goodbyes are the ones that are left unsaid and never explained. Either they like you or they don't. Never try to convince somebody of your worth. If a person doesn't appreciate you, they don't deserve you. Respect yourself and be with people who truly value you. Sometimes, the more you know about someone, the more you lose interest in them. Sometimes, giving up is the only option you have because you can't beg someone to treat you the way you treat them. Not every person deserves your explanation. Sometimes it's okay to be silent and let them assume that you are wrong. The saddest part in life is saying goodbye to someone you wish to spend a lifetime with. When you truly love someone, it becomes very difficult to leave them. If a guy is in love with you, he'll begin to open up to you about things that are deep and hard to talk about. No one notices your tears, sadness, or pain, but they all notice your mistakes. The worst feeling is when you don't want to give up on someone, but you know you have to. The hardest thing I've learned from life is how to keep quiet, even when I have millions of words to say. One of the hardest decisions you'll ever face in life is choosing whether to walk away or try harder. Just because someone desires you doesn't mean that they value you. Don't be addicted to someone. It's very hard to forget when they leave. When a girl says what, it's not because she didn't hear you. She's just giving you a chance to change what you said. Real depression is when you act like you stopped loving the person you love. Listen carefully to how a person speaks about other people to you. This is exactly how they will speak about you to other people. Women often find themselves more attracted to someone with the ability to make them laugh. No matter how carefully you choose your words, they will always end up being twisted by others. People get mad at you when they can't use you. Telling a woman to relax when she's obviously upset will only annoy and cause her to become angrier. When you are no longer friends with someone, respect the secrets they shared with you. It's called integrity. Opposites attract is a myth. We are generally attracted to people with the same understanding of the world as us. You can't heal a person who keeps using their pain as an excuse to hurt you. Romance in the workplace is more likely to turn into marriage than meeting in bars or at friends' houses. People start missing you the most when they realize they can't replace you. Love often starts with a feeling, but it endures as a choice to stay. Sometimes in life, we just need someone who will be there for us, someone who will listen, someone who will understand. You are easily attracted to a person you have no chance with. Sometimes the ones who don't talk to you are the ones who really want you. If you don't clear your misunderstanding in time, they become the reason for distance forever. Girls fall in love with the person who avoids them the most. Everything in life is temporary, so if things are going well, enjoy it because it won't last forever. And if things are going bad, don't worry. It can't last forever either. No matter how good you are, if you are in the wrong place, you are worthless. Everything will happen for you all of a sudden, and you'll be thankful you didn't give up. Blessings are coming. Believe that. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. It sucks when the only person who makes you feel better is also the reason where you are in pain. Without effort and willingness to experience pain and anxiety, nobody grows. In fact, nobody achieves anything worth achieving. Look at the face before making a friend with someone. It's like looking at the cloth itself before buying the clothes. To give out someone else's secret is a betrayal. To give out yours is stupidity. I don't feel it's necessary to know exactly what I am. My main interest in life and work is to become someone else that you are not in the beginning. With the right person, you don't have to work so hard to be happy. It just happens. Be thankful for your blessings and never doubt your struggles. Don't ask why it happened. Just be thankful for the strength it gave you. God is opening the window of heaven and pouring out blessings for you. Once you fall in love, there is no going back to just friends. Sometimes you have to let go of the picture of what you thought life would be like and learn to find joy in the story you are actually living. She will come back into your life after she gets disappointed by people she thought were better than you. There comes a time in your life when you have to choose to turn the page, write another book, or simply close it. A man who stays silent after being disrespectful is scary. You can only win when your mind is stronger than your heart. The achievement of one goal should be the starting point of another.